Welcome to the Pickleball Legends podcast, hosted by me, Evan Small. This is the place where passion for the game meets the stories of the players, coaches, and fans who make pickleball more than just a sport. They make it a story worth telling. Today I interview Josh Roberts, a young player from the UK who has his sights set on becoming a pro. In this episode, you can find out about Josh's playing and coaching careers and his future aspirations for the sport. So let's head right on into the episode. Welcome to the Pickleball Legends podcast. Today I'm in Portugal with the one and only Josh Roberts, 17-year-old pickleball pro player, on his way to being pro player. How did you get into pickleball?
So my dad started watching it on YouTube. He was watching, I think it was Ben Johns. I walked in, I was like, this looks really easy. I could do this. And then he started playing, and then eventually I started playing like once a week, and then got addicted basically. Then we started playing loads more. Played the first competition, which was the under-25s.
It's quite a big one.
Yeah. So I had a session with Sam just before that. So that was like the first time I actually played properly. Was with Sam. So basically all of it started with my dad watching YouTube. Yeah.
How long have you been playing before that competition?
I think I played 3 times. Yeah, before the under-25s.
And how did you get on?
I think we did okay. I think we got like into between like 5th and 8th position. So we won a few matches, but against we played some very good people.
Yeah.
And obviously you must have had some experience before you. I mean, I know that you're a tennis player, tennis coach. So that was quite a quick transition into pickleball for you. Did you find that was easy to transition?
So because I watched a load of YouTube videos after I saw my dad watching it, I was able to somehow kind of transition quite well. I wasn't very drivey at all from the start. I was able to kind of, just from watching, just pick up the little skills and tricks almost. So it was, for me, I found it quite good. Yeah.
Because, I mean, I know a lot of tennis players who are just drivey, bangy. Is that how you, when you're playing tennis, are you much more drivey or do you have more control?
I'm a weird tennis player. I like to change it up. I like to drop shot. I like to slice. I've not got a big serve at all.
No.
I'm a mix it up, let them kind of guess. I like to think that's with my pickleball as well. Like to change it up a little bit. Like to speed up sometimes randomly. Sometimes not in the greatest positions. But I like to change it up. I like to hit loads of slices, basically every return. I like to keep them guessing.
It throws people off a little bit.
Yeah, I like to throw people off.
Yeah, and you've been playing for what? How long now?
So that under-25s was last February.
And you won anything since then?
So maybe a few months after the under-25s, I played a tournament with Ewan.
Yeah.
In Wolverhampton. That was my first open tournament. So I think that was 4.0, 4.5. We won that. And then more recently I won the Holton event, Holton 4.5 plus with Ewan again. That was a very big win for us. That was my first event where there's some 5-0s in there. Some people who we thought we can get a good game, but maybe we're going to lose. But we somehow managed to get through them all. And then even more recently won the 4.5 English Open men's, which was unreal. Gonna be the highlight of my pickleball career so far. Yeah.
Well, I mean, winning any category at the English Open is quite a highlight.
Yeah.
You've done any other pro competitions since then?
I played the singles Open.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How'd you get on in that?
It was a very weird one.
Yeah.
So, first match was against an American APP player.
Yeah.
I was 6-0 down, and then somehow won 11-10. Yeah, against a guy who was way better than me.
Yeah.
And then because I was such a high, went into the next match, got completely battered. And then had another close match against a guy called Tom Turney. He was one of the top English pros again. Lost 11-10, and then lost my next match again. So very mixed.
Yeah,
Played
ups
good,
and downs.
played out.
I mean, so
Yeah.
we were talking earlier about resetting yourself when you're in that position. Do you do anything before that?
Well, apparently I touched the back of the fence. I didn't realise I do that. But apparently I do that. So I like to use my towel a lot. That's another thing I brought from tennis, because towels are a big thing there. So
Yeah.
Again, especially after like a big point, so a long point, you don't want to. But I like to use my towel and then make sure I don't miss the first 2 balls to the next point, because I feel like that kind of ruins the whole momentum stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you like to ride the momentum. You want to keep that going, keep that aggression.
I'm a big aggression. Like, like to feel pumped for the match.
Well, you're a left side player, aren't you?
Yeah,
So
gotta be, yeah.
Stealing shots.
Exactly, yeah.
And why did you choose the left side then?
I much prefer my backhand. I prefer my backhand cross. And just like to be creative. But then also do like to be the solid person who knows. I want to be able to make balls when I need to. But again, I like to be creative, like to move people around, switch it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you struggle to play on the right because you played so much on the left now, or?
So I would change minds basically. So I try and tell myself be solid, stay in the point, let my partner be more creative, be the aggressor. And I like to just tell myself to be solid and let them kind of set up almost.
Yeah. Let them make the mistakes and you just keep the ball in the court, give them leadership.
Exactly, yeah.
When you're coaching, who do you coach? Yeah.
It's a wide range. So I coach from like 6-year-olds who are just picking up a racket, to then got some 12-year-olds who are like top 50 in the country who are playing nationals.
Is that for tennis?
For tennis, yeah.
Do you do any pickleball coaching?
Yeah. So we've just recently started Hinkley Pickleball Club, an advanced session. So I invite the people who are playing tournaments, who I think are good enough to be like, who are trying to be 4.0, 3.5, that type of level. So on a Friday, we get them all together. So we split it up like sessions. Like first 30 minutes is pure drilling. Next 30 minutes is like me teaching them a new skill, or like say a backhand flick.
Yeah.
Something like that. Just purely that. And then the next half an hour is putting that into matches, and then the last half an hour is just games. Yeah. Split it into different sections.
Quite a good way to do it. I mean, obviously you need to play, but you need to drill to get better as
100%,
well.
yeah.
Are there any drills that you found that really helped your game?
A lot of resetting, I think, because you find yourself in that position more than you think. So being able to drop the ball kind of from anywhere is, I think, one of the best skills to have.
Wouldn't you like your lift drop rather than any top spin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of mix it up sometimes. If I see the angle, I can kind of be a bit more aggressive, play into there. But if I'm right down middle, centre of the court, up on the left, forehand down the middle, just kind of try and gain some space.
Obviously, in the grand scheme of pickleball, you've not been playing for that long. But is there anybody that's helped you along that journey in this time?
Yeah, definitely Sam.
Yeah.
Sam Basford, who's basically been there from the start, and kind of like mentoring me, like saying, and like showing me different partners, different people. There's a group in rugby, it's just around my area that I used to get the train to every week. So they're basically like a family now.
Yeah.
And they kind of got me playing more and more, helping me with lifts, places, and yeah.
So they kind of forced you to go through it. You didn't want to let them down. And have you ever played with Sam in a competition?
Yeah, we played in Rota this year in February. That was the first time I played in a pro men's doubles.
Yeah.
Safe to say, it didn't go very well.
No.
No,
Well,
I was very nervous.
it's fair enough.
Yeah.
First pro tournament. Well, we'll go the flip side. What's the highlight? As you said, winning that. Any other highlights you can think of?
Being invited to play in that one GP event, that was a high, because even though we lost in the first round, but getting to just like play the top people in Europe. So we played a guy called Theo Patel, who's French, and he's top 5 in Europe. Just like being able to see how and what he does is very helpful. Because like those guys, they all have the same shots as you. They just do it 10 times more.
Yeah.
And
a lot more consistent.
A lot more consistent. Yeah.
I always think that when you watch pros play, you think,
I can do
every
that.
shot that they play,
Yeah.
I can do. But
Yeah.
they've just made it every single time
Yeah.
they've done it.
Yeah.
It's quite impressive. And I guess the only way that you can train for that is to just play the shot over and over again.
Yeah, exactly.
Drill.
Yeah.
When you're drilling, do you drill against the wall, or do you have a partner, or mix it up?
I have a few people around my area who I drill with. So Jack Edwards is maybe like an hour away, but we both try and make an effort all the time to get playing.
So how much in your week? How much are you playing?
So I try to drill for about an hour, like 2 hours a week. It's not enough. But then match play, like rec play, again, try and play 2 or 3 hours a week. So it's okay. I'd like to play a lot more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And are you pushing your coaching more than you're playing, or just playing? Which one are you?
More playing at the moment.
Yeah.
But I'd love to coach some more pickleball. Yeah, definitely.
How far are you trying to make it with playing? Do you want to be up there with Penn Johns?
I would like to give it a go.
Yeah.
I think next year is a year where I can solely focus on pickleball. Travel a lot, play with different people. That always helps.
Yeah.
I don't like staying with like the same partner, because I mean it's good because you know their game and whatever, but I like to learn off different people, see how they play, what they do. But yeah, traveling a lot, playing more in Europe, go to America is a big thing I want to do next year. Yeah.
Obviously, it's quite an expense to be traveling around this much, and traveling to America especially. Is there anyone helping you fund that?
So recently been in contact with a organisation that help clubs with sponsorships, and I'm going to be the first player, hopefully, where they'll get different companies that will all kind of like help chip in, I hope, towards my accommodation and travel. And then hopefully some of my 2 other sponsors, Third Shot, who have recently helped me a lot with like clothing, who they've just started basically, but some Unreal clothing, stuff like that. So that's all really helpful. Pickleball store. So Lloyd's helped me out a lot recently.
Yeah.
With equipment basically, so paddles, t-shirts, bag. So all that basically really helps towards saving up to go on those bigger trips.
Yeah.
So they really help a lot.
He's definitely somebody that I want to interview at some point. He's got lots of stories. I think it's incredible what he's doing as well, considering his setup. He pretty much does it all by himself.
Yeah.
He travels around everywhere. And is there any brands that you want to be sponsored by that you aren't sponsored by yet?
I don't think so. I feel like at the moment, Pickleball Store's the best.
Yeah.
Third Shot are going to be unbelievable. Already are really, really, really good. So at the moment, I'm very, very happy and grateful for their support so far.
That's good.
Yeah.
And obviously you wear their clothing. Is that how you promote them? Do you promote them in any other ways?
Third Shot.
Yeah.
So they're solely just wanting us to get it out there.
Yeah.
So there's 3 of us at the moment. Joined. They just want you to kind of wear their stuff at tournaments, events, Instagram, stuff like that. But they're not really like, you have to wear this at this tournament, otherwise we'll cancel all your stuff.
Yeah.
They're really loose at the moment, which I really like. That makes
you a
me
bit
kind
of
of want to,
flexibility.
makes me want to wear it more because I just,
Yeah. Then doing it from a nice place rather than
that's what,
greedy place.
exactly.
Yeah, that's fair enough. When you did the tennis, did you compete with that as well? Do you have any sponsors?
I didn't really have like a big main one.
No.
I had a few little ones, but never really had like a big sponsor that would provide me with loads of rackets, bags. Not really, no.
And did you compete when you did tennis?
Yeah.
Why pickleball over tennis? Because I get that pickleball's addictive, but why better than tennis?
So maybe let's say like every 3 years when I was competing, I always had like a month break because I was like, never doing this again.
Yeah.
Don't want to play tennis, and then always came back. But I think now it's just like a refresh. Because tennis is so serious, so competitive.
Yeah.
Like say in tournaments, everyone's in their little group and whatever. Pickleball is just kind of one big community.
Yeah.
Where everyone kind of talks to each other. After matches, it's not like bad, like
no bad feelings.
Yeah, there's no bad feelings. It's all just kind of too good, well played.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just so much better.
Pickleball in your area. Is it growing?
Yeah, massively.
Quickly?
Yes. So my dad again runs Hinckley Pickleball Club. So he was the chairman of Hinckley Tennis Club, and then started Pickleball Club. Got 4 courts on 1 court. So I think now we've got about 80 members with regular sessions in that Friday session.
Yeah.
The advanced session. But pretty much every session now is full. So having to add more every single month, basically, just because they're getting so big. I'm not too sure about. So I'm from Hinckley, so that's Hinckley Tennis Club, and then 5 minutes away from me is Nuneaton. I'm not too sure about Nuneaton, but I'm sure they've got a pickleball club. I'm not sure how big they are yet.
Well, I think most clubs are seeing this rapid growth.
Mm.
It'd be nice if there were dedicated facilities nearby. Would you be involved in that? Would you be wanting to be a coach for a thing? Is that something
Yeah,
you wanna do?
100%. Yeah. The closest one to me at the moment is Telford.
Yeah.
Telford's been the only one for a good year now, but it's about an hour away. But I go to drill there sometimes, play some matches there, but at the moment it's just too far.
But being a regular, like a resident coach,
Yeah,
that would be
that's the goal.
definitely,
Isn't it?
definitely a good goal to have. Would you want to do your playing first though? Do you
Yeah,
want to see how far you
yeah.
can
So
go?
I want to be able to coach, get an income from coaching, and then using that to then go and play.
Yeah.
Go to different countries.
Yeah,
play different tournaments.
Yeah, and we already mentioned this briefly, but you were a tennis coach before, and that's what you do full time now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I am technically in year 13, so A levels, but just after GCSEs, I chose to do an apprenticeship instead. So the head coach at the club, I've always trained at for about 5 years. Set an apprenticeship for me, so I do all my work online, and then coaching basically during the day, during the evening, which is ideal for me. I knew I didn't want to go university, all that, and I knew I wanted to coach, so that was the perfect, ideal situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds very good, better than just having, I don't know, working at Tesco's or something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And switching from being a tennis coach to being a pickleball coach, you're teaching very different things.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you can give, any pieces of advice for other tennis coaches trying to switch into that?
Yeah, many, from what I've seen on some, like, say, courses or something like that, many tennis coaches think it's same thing, dinking with a massive swing, loads of topspin, like you would in tennis, and driving is actually different.
Yeah.
So being able to make pickleball a lot simple, just making it a lot easier.
Breaking it down to
Yeah,
the
break it down to really
components.
basic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the pendulum swing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That kind of thing. When you're going through your coaching journey, your coaching career, is there anyone that you aspire to be like?
To be honest, I've not really been around like many other like high level
No.
coaches, like pickleball coaches especially. Like, I take more away of like how they get their point across. I think that's really important because I think we can all tell someone how to think, how to drop. But getting your point across is the most important. I think being really clear, and emphasizing what you want them to do.
Yeah, talking slowly and
Yeah.
making sure that they understand it.
Exactly.
Rather than when you're coaching, do you want to be coaching like high level players in future, or and you mentioned about 3-5 to 4-0 is what you do now. Is that kind of your ideal?
Yeah. So I love coaching performance. That's what I want to do in tennis. That's what I want to do in pickleball. Just like I want to be able to travel around with a player, all that sort of stuff. I think I know a few people now who are in Australia with a player, and that's what I want to aspire to be, going around. Yeah.
So you think
players.
will you always be a tennis coach as well, or just?
Yeah, I think so. I started it about 3-4 years ago, like actually like hitting, coaching. I'd love to. Yeah, I want to carry it on, as well as pickleball. Yeah.
And going back through your tennis journey, what first made you go into tennis?
So my brother played badminton. So apparently I was hitting a badminton racket with a tennis ball against the wall, and then that's what kind of got me into tennis. Apparently. Yeah.
I can imagine that doesn't work very well. I'm sure it's not very good for the racket.
No, it's
either.
not very good for the arm. No.
Yeah. Within your tennis career, then, what do you think is your greatest achievement?
Ooh. So I like team competitions. So when I was part of Northampton, we went to nationals twice. So you have County Cup each year. We got promoted both years. And that was brilliant. You go away with the boys. Yeah, and then more recently, so I switched to Leicestershire because I moved house. Whatever. More recently, my last year of under-18s, we got promoted. That was also very good. So I love the team events.
Yeah.
That's why I love PPL so much.
Yeah.
It's one of my favourite events, yeah.
Getting to know everybody in your team.
Yeah.
Obviously, it changes every season as well.
100%, yeah.
Good thing. Would you want to coach your PPL team?
Ooh. It's hard work, isn't it? That is. Yeah. It's a lot of pressure.
A lot of stuff goes into it. Everything's on you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the future, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And out of the teams so far,
yeah.
Obviously, it's a tough question.
Yeah.
Which one would you want to coach?
Ooh. I like a fun team. I like one that's loud, all of that.
Yeah.
Who's maybe the South Coast team. I think that's a good team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good one. And you play for
Thinking Partners.
Yeah. Have you won much with them?
So the first weekend, we lost both fixtures. One in a Dream Breaker, and then one we lost 4-1, something like that. And then the second weekend, we won all three fixtures. One in a Dream Breaker, and then the 1 and 2 we won quite easily.
Yeah. So
it's got a lot better going into week 3.
So on this podcast, we have a section of the show called the Pickle Pals section, right? And that's because our podcast is sponsored by Pickle Pals. The way it works is we get people to send in questions they want me to ask you, and I ask them.
Yeah.
Okay. So we've got a couple. Our first one is, what is your favourite paddle brand?
Ooh. I think at the moment, Yola.
Yeah.
They've just got the most powerful, most controlled paddles at the moment.
Which one are you playing with at the moment?
I play with the Hyperion 14mm. which everyone says it's really powerful and it's really hard to control. But I feel like once you got the spin on it, you can do it. It's really
Yeah.
controlled.
Yeah.
But then once you want the pop, you can. Yeah,
I tried it earlier. And
Yeah.
it was quite nice.
Yeah.
The next question is, what is your dream doubles partner if you could pick anyone in the world?
I think that's boring. Ben Johns.
I did think
Yeah.
that. I think probably
He plays on the
anyone
left
other
side.
than Ben Johns.
Yeah.
There you go. That's an issue.
Tyson McGuffin's quite fun.
Yeah.
He'll be quite fun to play with.
Do you think he'd be
Yeah.
nice on the court? Telling you off.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. There we go.
And is there any music you listen to when you're playing or drilling? Favorite go-to warm-up song?
Yeah, I listen to music when I drill.
Yeah.
What do I play? Bit of a mix.
Yeah.
There's loads of different. Yeah.
What do you think is the most underrated pickleball skill?
Like the hybrid drop drive. Yeah. I think if you're able to do that and then your partner's able to move in, the ball's always going to be going up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then your last one is a bit of a obscure one. But do you have any pre-match superstitions?
No, not really. I just kind of get all hyped.
You get in the zone.
Yeah, just go for it. Yeah. It's really bad. I don't really eat before tournaments. Yeah, because normally you start at like 8:30.
Yeah.
I'm really bad at eating in the mornings, so I kind of like before like a match maybe I'd like eat a banana or some like
the
sweet.
bananas. You have actually got one more. This is one that everybody gets asked. But where do you see the sport in 5 years?
Philly courts in like parks. You know where like the cages are, like football cages. Pickleball courts instead of them.
Yeah.
Like maybe a big, massive centre. They're all going up now, aren't they? Though.
Yeah.
Big centres everywhere.
People are trying to build them. Get straight on it.
Yeah.
So, would you rather that people just put the lines in on tennis courts, or would you rather that they actually build separate courts?
I'd rather they have. Well, everyone wants to play on a proper pickle court, don't they?
Yeah.
But I think pickleball courts on a tennis court is brilliant if it's not too bright.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can use the blue and whatever.
Yeah, some of the colours. I mean, did you play at Loughborough University?
Yeah.
With the bright pink and purple courts?
Yes,
And
it's very hard.
yeah, different coloured lines.
Yeah.
Just kind of blended in. You
Yeah.
couldn't quite call them.
And I play tennis on there a lot.
Yeah.
So that's kind of my area. But playing pickleball on there was tricky.
Yeah.
Very tricky. Yeah.
Thanks for watching this episode of Pickleball Legends. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, follow and subscribe, whether you're watching on YouTube or listening on Spotify, Apple Podcasts or anywhere else you get your fix. We've got new episodes coming out every 2 weeks, so make sure you're following so you don't miss the next one. Thanks for tuning in, and as always, keep dinking, keep smiling and stay legendary.